I went into an antique shop, right, and I bought myself this old, mysterious lamp. And it looked like the kind of lamp that if you rubbed it, a genie might pop out of it. Now, as it happens, as it turns out, it is just a regular lamp. I know, what a fucking rip-off. But it got me thinking, what would I wish for if I ever met a genie, you know? Because genies are tricky, aren't they? They try and twist the words of your wish so you don't really get what you wish for. You know, they maliciously misinterpret you. You know, like you might say to a genie, you know, I wish to be famous. This is way too broad. You know, Monica Lewinsky is famous. Charles Manson is famous. Or maybe the genie just turns you into someone who can only do floating poo. Which is fairly amazing and will make you famous. But probably not a good kind of famous. You know, or you might say to the genie, I wish that I could fly. And the genie says, wish granted, master. And you go to test it out, you go, hey! Up and away, I can't fly. And the genie says, well, you could fly a plane. And then, well, that's very tricky, isn't it, Mr. Genie? You know, I can't fly a plane, but I'm a pilot's license. And the genie says, well, with the right verve and commitment, training and education. You could earn your pilot's license. You could fly. And I tell you what I wouldn't wish for, thank you Wayne for bringing this up, is a never-ending pack of Tim Tams. I hate that commercial. These women, they could have anything and they want a never-ending pack of Tim Tams. It makes me so angry to sit there like throwing scones at the television. You know, you can have anything, you know. And I mean, if it was a real genie, if it was a real tricky genie, he'd go wish granted, he'd go bam, and the entire universe would be a pack of Tim Tams. You know, you have Stephen Hawking saying things like, well, you can calculate the nature of infinity by the power of Tam. It all started in the beginning with the big bong, and then Tim Tams forevermore. So I was worried. So what I did was I went online and I googled wishes and genies, and I found this website that is a website for a young writers forum. And as an exercise, these kids, what they had to do, they had to write out all of the wishes that they would have from a genie, and it made me very concerned. Because I think in the hands of the tricksome genie, these are some dangerous wishes. And I'll just show you what I'm talking about. These are all the wishes here. For example, Kitty 15 wishes for everyone in the world to have their deepest desire. Now, you know, like, that could be benign under certain circumstances. You know, hey, this is fantastic, I'm swimming in a sea of cheesecake. Isn't this wonderful? Hey, you, with a cheesecake. Mind if I come in? Yeah, sure, there's plenty of cheesecake for everybody. No, actually, I'm going to skull fuck you to death without legal consequences. Always be my deepest desire. Yeah, I don't know if, you know, I don't know if we all know what our deepest desires are. Do we necessarily? We might not know that. Sometimes they're buried for a reason. And I'm not even talking about, you know, the crazy ones, like, you know, you always wished you'd learnt the violin or something. I'm talking about the normal ones, like you wish you could command an army of rats. Or give women orgasms just by pointing at them, you know. Bang! Yeah, no, I'm going to get in there and do the job myself. Yellow Rose wishes that I was an only child. Jackie Nighthawk says, I wish for all the people who have to deal with poverty and starvation and no place to live, to have a good place to live with bathrooms and running water. So how does that work? Hey Mootuba, isn't this great? Now we have an awesome bathroom in which to shit nothing. At least we'll be clean when we die. I don't know, what do you want to do in the meantime? Let's see what's on TV. Caramia says she wishes to meet Nick Carter and marry him, etc. Nice one, Carol. Bridget Moon says she wishes to die in my sleep. Now, I'm no lawyer, but I think it might have been worth adding the word eventually in there. Really?